all pyramids aren't created equal. In fact, just as with many building types, there are distinct phases to pyramid construction. The earliest pyramids aren't the pointed structures we most commonly think of, but were actually flat. Many examples are found in the vast Saqqara burial ground, located in what was ancient Egypt's capital, Memphis. The pyramids here are the earliest known and include the Pyramid of Djoser, built during the 3rd dynasty and designed by architect Imhotep. It was constructed between 2630 BCE and 2611 BCE. It's considered one of the world's oldest monuments made of cut masonry and is not in fact pointed. Instead, it's a step pyramid where Imhotep had mastabas, Egyptian tombs, of diminishing size stacked on top of one another. Most pyramids were built west of the Nile.
Ancient Egyptian culture is full of symbolism and superstitions that guided decision-making, so it should come as no surprise that even the location of the ancient pyramids were guided by mythology. Most were built on the west bank of the Nile, and for a distinct reason. As the pyramids were the final resting places of pharaohs, it only makes sense they should reside where their souls can begin their journey into the afterlife. For ancient Egyptians, the afterlife and the sun were closely intertwined. Osiris, an Egyptian god closely connected with the afterlife, represented the strength of new life. Over time, he also became associated with the cycle of the sun and how it brought new growth from dormant seeds. Thanks to this association, the setting sun came to symbolize death, and the sun died in the west each night. The souls of the pharaohs were meant to connect with the setting sun before rising again in the morning, a symbol of eternal life. By placing pyramids to the west of the Nile, they lived right in the area that metaphorically signified death.
One of the biggest mysteries about the Egyptian pyramids is the construction techniques used to erect them. The incredible feat of the Egyptians is all the more impressive when taking into consideration that over 2 million limestone and granite blocks were used to build the Great Pyramid of Giza. Each piece of masonry weighed about 2.5 tons, 2.3 metric tons. So how were these giant blocks moved? Unfortunately, the Egyptians didn't leave behind written records, and many theories have been proposed over the years. A 2014 study theorized that it could be as easy as water and sand.